Now, 4 people have died in a road accident while on their way to Cape Town for the 2021 National Netball Championships in an accident that happened yesterday in Aberdeen in the Eastern Cape at around 4 a.m. in the morning. It is understood that the bus was carrying 2 teams from the OR Tambo district. Meanwhile, the defending champions Tshwane have pulled out of the SPAR National Netball Championships beginning in Cape Town today due to members of the team testing positive for COVID-19. However, no members of their under-21 team have been affected, and as such, they will defend their title. To elaborate further on this, we are now joined by Netball South Africa President Cecilia Molokwane. Good morning, Cecilia. Thank you so much for joining us on Sports on Morning Live. Sorry, Cecilia, we can't hear you. Just that unmute button.
Not a very good morning. However, let me say good morning to you and to all the viewers.
Oh, Cecilia, such an unfortunate accident happening yesterday and taking the lives of 4 people. Are you able to give us a further update on what actually happened in that accident at this point in time?
At this point in time, we cannot tell exactly what happened because people that saw what happened are the people that actually are still in hospital, some of them, and some of them are not in a state of talking about what happened really yesterday in the morning, at the early hours of the morning. We're giving them time to recuperate, and we're giving them all the support that we can. I know for a fact that the MEC of Eastern Cape of Sport, MEC Fezekan Komonye, is doing everything in her power to make sure that the players that were affected and the officials are really taken care of. For now, we can't actually say exactly what happened, but we also waiting for that to understand what caused this fatal accident that we even lost lives of our players and of our official.
And have the families of the affected players and the one official who have passed on, have they been notified at this stage?
Yes, everybody was notified. Before we were very careful and very, let me say, careful and what we were doing because families are involved here, and you just cannot hear from anybody saying that your child or your partner or anybody passed on. So we made sure that the families know first before we even go and release a press statement to tell the country and everybody of what happened in Eastern Cape yesterday.
And we also understand that there are a number of players as well as officials that are injured. How are they doing at this moment, and how serious would you say those injuries are?
Look, we've got 7 serious injuries that we have been reported to tell us that they're there, and the others had minor injuries. However, we were told the accident was very fatal, and it was something that, it's not something that you can talk about and say much about, but people have been injured, and we've got people that are still in hospital, 3 in other hospital and 4 in the other hospital, and the others have been taken care of and have been taken home, and care of the givers have really come up on board and helped us. And today we are having a meeting with SPAR as our main sponsor to see how we can help the families.
It is a really difficult time for Netball South Africa at this stage, and we do understand that the national championships will continue. Is that still the case?
Unfortunately, this is a catch-22 situation. People paid monies to come here. They paid accommodation and a lot of things. So we decided as Netball South Africa, even though it's not what we would have wanted to see happening, that the tournament continues, and even though it's not going to be the same mood and everything, I mean, we have bowed our heads, all of us. It's a sad mood. I've talked to one of the people before they passed on. We were talking on WhatsApp, and I'm one person, I can't take this. I really can't. But what can we say? The games have to go on.
The games do have to go, and it really is a difficult time with Cecilia, and I can see you going through the emotions. Now, we also understand outside of the accident that took place yesterday morning that the defending champions Tshwane have pulled out of the competition with some of their members testing positive for COVID-19. Are you able to give us an update on that?
Yes, we were informed, I think on Thursday, that Tshwane is going to pull out because we have COVID-19 cases. And we advised as Netball South Africa that we don't want to risk anybody's life, not knowing that we will be hit by this tragedy that hit us. So Tshwane, as the defending champions, they won't be defending their title this year. Definitely will have a new winner this year. And it's on a sad note, because we wanted Tshwane to be there, because when they're there, everybody wants to beat Tshwane. The tournament becomes more exciting. But however, I think this year it's going to be more exciting because of Tshwane is not there. So everybody will be saying, this is the cup for me to grab.
Certainly, and you do want the competition to continue. You've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in 2022 and the Netball World Cup in 2023 as well.
Yes, the competition should continue. As you see, today we'll be hosting the SPAR Proteas at our opening ceremony at around 11:30. It will never be an opening ceremony as such. We will actually be paying tribute to the ones that have lost their lives. The SPAR Proteas will be there because they are on camp, and the baby Proteas, we make sure that they play. The baby Proteas that are in the SPAR Proteas, we make sure that they play it in the tournament, because this is a SPAR National Championship. So we're preparing for Commonwealth Games. You know, we want to go to England so badly in January, but because of we are now in the red zone, we're trying everything in our best that we go and play that Four Nations tournament between Australia, England, and New Zealand, and us. We play the tournament. We'll see how it goes as time goes on, because we are now not allowed into England, and we want to prepare for the Commonwealth 2022 Games and to prepare for the big one, the 2023, because we can't afford to host a tournament that is a magnificent one. However, we don't perform as a country. To me, hosting is another one. Performance is the key thing for me.
Thank you so much, Cecilia. Unfortunate that these are the circumstances in which we catch up with you. Have a blessed day further.
Thank you.
That is, of course, the president of Netball South Africa, Cecilia Molokwane, just talking us through the accident that took place yesterday, claiming the lives of 3 netball players as well as 1 official.